I thought I ruined a wedding this weekend. It was my first wedding I've ever attended where someone had objected. Yeah, that wasn't in a early 2000s rom-com. Yeah, it was actually the mother of the groom. Okay, this was one of the most diabolical weddings I've ever been to in my life, and I didn't know any of them, so I don't really give a shit to tell you. I was a plus one for my husband. It was actually a destination wedding. We were all lodging in these little cabins. So, first time I'm meeting everyone, okay? And the wedding was already off to being a shit show. Number one, it was an outdoor wedding in July. It is 100 degrees. And it started piss pouring rain. So, they decided to open up the bar because the guests were just kind of standing around. They opened up the bar. Cash bar, mind you. They had to kick 2 family members out. Because they brought their children with them, and it was a no chitlin wedding, so that there was some drama there. But to make matters worse for myself, I'm wearing a sage green satin dress. The whole entire wedding party is wearing sage green and black. My husband has on a black suit. So the whole time people are asking us like where the bathrooms are. I got handed like a bouquet of flowers at one point. Like they thought that we were part of the wedding party, which is important for later. So people are mingling around, and I see a woman, a beautiful woman in a cream dress. So I approach her and introducing myself to the bride. Only it's not the bride. It's actually the sister of the groom. Yeah, she's wearing cream. And some people are upset about that. I know rich coming from me, considering I accidentally wore like sage green is just a color, right? Like I feel like cream is white. Like you don't wear white. She was wearing white. One of the bridesmaids had been and to make matters worse, one of the bridesmaids had been utilizing that cash bar a little too much, and she actually came up to my husband and told him that she wasn't a homewrecker unless he was into that. Yeah. So we were off to a great start. You know, and we've been married for a while. Love was in the air. My husband was looking like a snack in that suit. So your girl decided, you know what? We're gonna have a little fun. I lured him into a broom closet. It might have been the spicy cubes talking, but I lured his ass into a broom closet, and we had us quite the time until we were briefly interrupted. Someone opened the door. They didn't see anything, but they knew we were in there. We were still dressed. Didn't necessarily stop us, but it ended quicker than it usually would have. But it ended a little quickly, right? So we go back out, mingle for a minute, sit down for the ceremony, okay? Everyone's walking down, the sun's finally shining, you know. Everyone's sitting down, the sun's finally shining, you know. They're doing the wedding ceremony. The thing is happening, right? The groom is crying when he sees the bride. She looks beautiful, it's perfect, everyone's crying. Except all of a sudden, the officiant asks if anyone objects. I've never seen someone object, right? Like, who's going to object? Except this woman stands up and says that she objects. And everyone's like, what is happening? Mind you, she's in the front. So clearly she's like, she knows them. And then the groom says, Mom, what are you doing? So clearly it's his own mother. His mother is objecting. And she says, well, I don't think this wedding would be happening if, we'll call her Sarah. Sarah had seen you in the closet with Miranda, which is the maid of honor. Yeah. And in that moment, I'm thinking, the broom closet in a closet. Wait a second. Because, once again, I look at my outfit. I look at her outfit. Similar. Husband looks like is this play about us? Is this play about us? And I'm thinking, holy fuck, we just ruined this wedding. And like I'm like asking my husband, like, do you think that? And he's like, no. Like, it can't be, right? He asked his mother, what is she talking about? What is she talking about? They were never in a closet together, and they're both being like, what's going on? And she's like, I seen it with my own 2 eyes. And I'm sitting there thinking, like, do we say something? Like, is this? And my husband's like, no. Like, we'll just let it play out. We'll see. And the next words that come out of, and I'm like, oh fuck, like I'm having like a moral dilemma. It feels like I need to object the objection. Object the objection. It was us. We were gonna let's get in the closet. It was us. Except then she says, did you tell her what happened at your bachelor trip? And we're all sat. At that point, I'm thinking, because usually when someone says that, you've done something naughty. You done something you weren't supposed to do. Do I object at that point? So we're sat. We're all sat.